you're crazy. I want a piece of your crazy.
Some old, some new. They've all gasped at the page or screen when the monster's flesh bursts into a great cloud of ash. Or they imagine a great hero, bloodied and wounded, landing the final blow and cleave the monster's heart in two. These travel from generation to generation. And with every new version, the story leaves something in the past. A forgotten journal entry, a missing page, some missed detail, lost to history. This makes it easier for the storytellers. History, of course, is shaped by those who live to tell the tale. And so the ugly truth gets hidden away. What they don't tell you is that from time to time, the monsters survive. This is a simple and dangerous lie. Because to people like you, my dear guests, it is easier to imagine that the creature in the shadows is no more, that the monster in the dark can no longer hurt you. How very mortal of you. When did you last go searching through the shadows of your home? The dark corners, where someone may be waiting, standing in a doorway just at the edge of your vision, waiting for you to turn off the light. Do you look away on purpose? Do you choose to ignore the breath at the back of your neck? No need to look now. We are in no rush. Some monsters are patient. Some monsters crawl into the shadows, watching as our attackers cheer and celebrate, believing they are victorious. Perhaps it is better for you to believe that all things can come, even those which have made an old friend of death itself, even those which make a meal of the living, feasting upon life itself. The blood is the life after all, and I have had so much life. I've often dreamed of what it must feel like to die. Is it a sudden peace, perhaps? Is there truly some great light that gifts to us our dearest memories? I don't remember my own passing. Perhaps I never had one. When you are chained to an eternal wheel, you forget what mortal death feels like. But I do know the restless sleep I feel when I close my eyes must not compare to this so-called eternal rest. There is no rest for those like me, no true sleep, no true dreaming. What would I give to dream? I was a prince, a warlord, a king, a master of the night, and now I am but a pale reflection of the monster in those stories. My name once drew whispered prayers and screams of horror. The night would open like an artery and spew pulsing darkness across the world in worship. My children grew in number and ruled from shadows, and now they cower, believing human lies of weakness. I may have stepped out of the moonlight, but I have never truly been gone. You've no doubt heard one of the many versions of my story. But the details are ever-changing. Can the monster truly be killed? Did he leave behind an heir? Does he laugh at the idea of his own sugary breakfast cereal? Perhaps. But that you have heard of me from time to time is no mistake. Now and then, I look to see how far the wheel has turned, only to be disappointed by how little the world has truly progressed. Those with power and wealth thrive off the sweat of the poor, who toil away chasing empty hopes. The weariness of it all becomes almost vulgar. However, on rare occasion, something happens which sets the cold marble of my skin to a shudder. A period of change calling out to me like the tightening of violin strings, fingers on the keys, the drum beats of wild hearts, tension building. I find it all so intoxicating. Calling out to some long-forgotten connection to who I was in all of my glory. I reach down the long veins of history to find the old blood, a connection pulsing within each of these passionate new hearts. On these occasions, across oceans of time, I can almost feel it within my own gnarled fists, the symphony of the night preparing to play once more. Listen to them, the children of the night. What music they make.
Tell me it's always gonna be like this.
It's always gonna be like this.
Promise me.
I promise.
And we'll have a big house somewhere out of the city where we can have a yard and a dog.
We'll name him Bowser. We'll teach him to play fetch, and he'll bark at the mailman.
And I'll have a big room to paint in with lots of sun.
And I'll be a rock star playing shows all over the world.
And people will look at us and they'll say, how did they get so lucky?
We'll have 2 kids, 1 boy and 1 girl. And I'll teach them to play guitar. You teach her how to paint. We'll show them love. So much love. They won't worry about anything, and we won't make them cry or hit them. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing. I never thought about the kids part.
It's always part of the plan, though, right? Family, kids, the whole 9 yards. I mean, that's what I think of when I think of the future. Don't you?
I do. I think I do, but that means you want me to have them, right? Like, have them?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I guess I didn't really see that happening for me, at least. I didn't realize, I'm sorry, I don't know if that's something I can do, Johnny.
I didn't mean... There's other ways.
But that's what you imagine, right? Me having your kids.
I thought that's what we wanted. I mean, isn't it? Starting a family means having kids. What is this? You changing your mind on me now?
I'm not changing my mind. That's just not how I see myself. It's not who I am, and it's not what I want my body to be doing. Hey.
Slow down, all right? We're talking hypotheticals.
I mean, what if something happens to them? This world is so fucked up, and what, we're bringing another life into it just so we can have a family. Isn't that selfish?
No, it's not selfish. We're bringing life into the world, right? Good people have good kids. That's what it's all about. We can't worry about the world being ugly to them. You and me will teach them to be strong and ready for anything like us.
What if we can't? What if someone hurts them? Another kid gets taken in Boyle Heights, except this time it's ours.
What are you even talking about?
I'm saying I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I'm always going to be there to protect them, and I don't know if you're always going to be here, and... Look, I'm still trying to figure myself out. We both are. Right? Look, I know. You want a mom for your kids, and I don't think No, I know I'm not a mom.
So, do you not want to have kids with me now, or... Murray, I want to be with you. If that means that the kids don't call you mom, then that's fine. But it sounds like you've just made up your mind that we aren't going to do this. Like you just made up your mind, just like that.
I didn't make up my mind like that. I haven't thought that far ahead yet.
That's not fair. We're supposed to be partners, right? Like, I get it. You are what you are, but how do you get to just make a decision like that without even talking to me?
What I am? No. Johnny, look, I don't think you get it. I know a lot of this is still new to you, but I'm not saying no. I'm just saying I have to think about what that means for me. I mean, what if I'm on T by then? Or if I'm going to change my body before that? I mean, God, what are people going to say when I'm walking around with a baby bump and a beard?
So you're going on hormones?
No. Not yet. I mean, fuck, I might one day. I'm not there yet, Johnny.
Were you going to tell me about that? Don't get me wrong. I'm here for you, okay? I love you. But...
Oh, what?
Look, I'm trying, okay? Like, really hard to keep up with all of this. But you have to talk to me about these things. Fuck, is that the time? Fuck.
No, Johnny, no, we have to finish talking.
I'm already running late. If I don't go to mass, my thing is gonna flip out.
Let him flip out then.
He's already threatened to throw me out of this place if I don't help him with the church more.
God, he won't actually do that. I still can't believe you help out down there. The things those people believe.
It's not even
fucking
about
bullshit.
that, okay? He just needs my help. He doesn't have my mom or my dad anymore. It's just us.
Johnny.
Besides, I don't believe any of that shit, okay? I just play the music and help him clean up.
He called me a freak of nature.
Look, I gotta go. I'll see you in a couple of hours. Hang tight. Love you.
I love you too.
This is a period of change for this neighborhood. The family-owned shops are closing down. The familiar faces on the sidewalk are gone. So many of our friends and neighbors are leaving, and so many of our family members have joined our Heavenly Father's embrace. We are facing challenge after challenge. But that does not mean we just give up. No! We are here and we have so much left to do. This neighborhood belongs to us. We who have worked our entire lives and earned what we have, we cannot turn our backs on our home and on our people because we feel powerless. No! God does not leave us powerless. God gives us the strength we need to persevere. Those sinners out there are broken and corrupted. They want to separate you from your faith so that they can turn you into one of them. They tell you, believe in the scientists, believe in the government, believe in the doctors. Believe that we know what is best for you. Believe in us, not him. They want to separate you from your flock so that they can keep you separated from your loved ones, hiding and afraid behind masks. But we know better. We know that when we are at our lowest, when we have nothing left, what do we have?
Faith.
Faith. We have our faith. And that is what healed me. Because that is the power we have. That's what comes from him. And that is how we win. By staying together and uniting in his power.
Yes.
3 children have gone missing this month. 3 innocent souls taken from our streets. The police come and go and still no answers. Our children can't even play on their doorsteps without fear of being snatched up by some sick and twisted men. All because we are allowing our faith to be buried by politics and government. All in the name of progress. That is how darkness spreads. That is how evil multiplies around the world. But no more, my brothers and sisters. We must reignite the flame in our soul and go out there proudly showing that we are righteous.
Yes.
That we are unafraid.
Yes.
Only then can we take back our neighborhood and take back our lives.
Amen.
So please, reach a little further into your hearts and into your wallets this week, my friends. Your help is important to keep us together and to keep our doors open. God wants you to give back to this community so that we can continue to shepherd our people towards the light.
Señor,
Thank you, everyone.
me has mirado
Good night,
a los
and God bless you
ojos, sonriendo, has dicho mi nombre. En la arena he dejado mi
Have faith, my
barca. Junto a ti buscaré otro mar.
¿Dónde andabas?
Dinner ran a little late. We just lost track of time.
Quítate esa cosa. You think I'm gonna make you sick? Show me your face when you speak to me. Have
Sorry,
respect.
Martin.
¿Andabas con ella?
Yes, Martin, I was with Murray.
I've told you countless times that she's a bad influence on you. You shouldn't be associating with those kinds of people.
They are a bad influence on me.
¿Qué?
They? Murray uses they pronouns.
I don't care what she goes by. I don't want you talking to her anymore. She's filling your head with these stupid ideas, and you should be with your congregation. Seeing a God-fearing girl, not some indecente malcriada.
Hey, you liked Murray the first time you met her. Them, fuck.
Maybe so. But that was before she started dressing like a boy, talking all these porcarias. What about Xochitl Reyes, huh? Senora Reyes was telling me that she just started nursing school.
They're not porquerias, Martin. Murray is just trying to express themselves the best way they know how. Besides, Xochitl's not my type. And she's not as God-fearing as you think she is.
What's that supposed to mean?
She has a girlfriend.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Relax, it's not as serious as that. This isn't about sin or respect. You know, it's about people expressing themselves whether they want to, or at least they should.
What about the way she dresses, huh? Well, what's next? She's gonna cut off her hair and her chichis too? Would you be supportive of that as well?
Look, I don't know if they're gonna do all of that, but I know that I love them, and we'll figure it out as we go.
Would you love her if she was a man? ¿También eres un jotito
I'm
o
not
qué?
gay, Martin. It's not the same.
Yeah, enough. This isn't about being free. It's about being foolish. Eso no es de Dios. This goes against God. We are meant to be with our married partner the way He intended. Not running around with these girl-boy maricas. No more of this nonsense and no more being late to service. We have a duty to the people of this neighborhood.
A duty? To this neighborhood? Bro, you said it yourself. Half the block moved away and the other half is buying fucking Starbucks. What did this community ever do for you, huh? You work your ass off for a congregation that couldn't even help pay for Ma's funeral? Why should I give a fuck about a city that never cared for me?
Because they need us, Johnny. What do you think happens if we lose this church? We are the only thing standing between them and the damnation that waits for them out there. You may not like it, but what do you think happens? You know, where are you going to sleep at night? You know, Mom and Dad.
I'm asking Murray to marry me.
¿Qué dijiste?
We're gonna get married and start a family, and we're leaving LA. We have some friends in Northern California that said...
No, absolutely not. You cannot marry that thing.
It's not your decision, Martin. We're in love. We're gonna get married.
That girl is an abomination. No, I forbid it.
You don't get to give me orders, Martin. You're not Dad.
And what if Dad was here, huh? You think he would have allowed any of this? Enough! That's the last I want to hear about this. Lock the entrance when you finish.
Flores. Flores para los muertos. Flores. Excuse me, I'll take those blue. $5. Thank you. Gracias, que tengan buen día. Flores. Flores para los muertos.
Flores.
Buy some flowers for your pretty lady friend.
Yeah, I'll buy some flowers, lady. Hey, how about a discount? Huh?
Yeah. How about we help you with this? It looks heavy.
How much for that?
Hey! What are you doing, man? Leave her alone!
Oh, you back the fuck off, asshole.
Flores para los muertos.
Let me go, lady. I didn't see anything, I swear.
I know you. You are like me. We have the same father, the same blood.
I don't know who the fuck your daddy is, lady, but I sure as fuck never met him.
I can show you. I can bring you back to him. He's waiting for you. El rey de la noche nos espera a todos. El rey de la noche nos espera a
What
todos.
are you saying?
El rey de la noche.
Let me go, please. Please, let me go.
It is time to be reborn again in your father's image. It is time to come home.
Oh, fuck.
Ugh, men.
Cis men.
Straight cis men.
Straight cis men.
Always.
Right?
Did he text you back or say anything?
Nothing. He's never done this. We have our fights and our arguments, but he doesn't just bail.
Maybe he needed to blow off some steam or something. I know when someone pisses me off, the last thing I want is to talk to them.
No. It just didn't feel like that.
What do you mean?
Before I left, I went down to the church to look for him, and he wasn't there. His brother was cleaning up alone, and they usually do that together.
Did he see you?
Yes, and he gave me this look. Like when you turn on a light and see a cockroach.
Man, fuck him. Isn't his whole thing that he hates us queers anyway?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my cousin used to go to his church, and she said that ever since their mom got COVID, he just started losing it. All straight rights and anti-masker stuff now. And the gentrification stuff? Yeah, pretty ironic for a Hispanic preacher to talk about how other people are invading his neighborhood. As far as he's concerned, anyone who doesn't stuff his donation box isn't worth saving. I'm surprised he's even related to Johnny, TBH.
Yeah, but Johnny doesn't see it that way. He thinks he can get his brother to come around.
Yeah, I've seen what kind of come around those people do. It ain't pretty.
Do you think I scared him off? With the whole I'm not a mom thing.
Oh, baby. Johnny's been with you through a lot, right? He probably just needs to get his head around this whole thing. I don't blame him for freaking out a bit, but he's definitely being an asshole by avoiding you.
No, I'm just gonna call him. You and got drunk. And
No. You are not gonna call him. You're gonna let him stew a little bit, and he'll see that he's being a dick. Make him miss you a little. Then he's not gonna care if you're gonna let him stuff a bun in that little NB oven or not.
I can't believe he was being so... I mean, he's making these plans for my body without even asking me.
Yeah, I don't think he sees it that way. I mean, is he wrong? Yes, he's a dude, bro. Of course he's wrong. But he was just thinking about the whole picket fence future thing with you, right? That sounds like a good thing. He's just going about this all wrong. Personally, I don't get the whole kids and family thing. I can barely keep a succulent alive. I've killed 3.
You don't want kids? One day?
3 succulents, baby! I could start a graveyard for plants before a family. I don't know, I mean, why would I want to put that on myself anyway? I mean, no judgment on y'all, of course, but me? I'm barely figuring out how to be an adult on my own. I just got my first oil change. And if I pick someone to settle down with, then I'll have to be the one who figure out who's gonna babysit when I want to go out for a little pipe cleaning? I'd rather someone turn my mouth into an overcrowded daycare than worry about signing up for one, you know?
You're fucking nasty.
Hey, I'm just living my best life. I'm getting tested once a month, and sometimes I don't even have to take my mask off to hook up. Speak of the devil.
How you two doing this beautiful day?
We're doing fine.
Better now.
Okay. All right, well, I just came to give you guys these. Yeah. Big party tonight, celebrating the reopening. You two should definitely try to come.
I love this place. You gonna be there?
I definitely will be.
Guess I'll see you there then.
Looking forward to it.
It doesn't bother you sometimes? Being with so many randoms?
Not too much. Just gotta try not to catch anything or get roofied at a club or something. I may not have to worry about getting pregnant on accident, but I am being careful. For the most part. The only daddies in my life ain't breeding for reproduction purposes anyway. All that heteronormative shit isn't really necessary anymore. I'm surprised you're even considering it.
You know, I think about if this is just like me trying to prove some kind of stance against the whole patriarchal gender binary. I know I want a family. I know I want one with Johnny. I just don't know how I feel about the whole giving birth thing yet. It's like, I finally am taking a step out of the gender norm closet. I'm finding out who I am and how to be comfortable in this body. And all of a sudden, there's these birthing obligations to fulfill.
And you don't have to fulfill anybody else's obligations but your own.
Exactly. I don't want to make this decision to make another person happy.
But
I know I want a family. And I know I want one with Johnny. But the thought of that feels like I'm giving in. Like I'm throwing the fight, even though that's exactly what I want. I hate this.
Maybe that's where you start. Tell him exactly what you just said.
You think so?
At least that way he gets what you're going through.
You're right. I'm gonna see if he's back at the church. We need to talk this out.
Fine. But don't you dare apologize to him. He needs to see he's being a dick. Figure it all out, and tonight, I'm taking you guys out for a distraction. Let's go to this Noah place. I've been there before, it's great.
I don't know, we're not really doing like big group stuff yet.
Me neither. Sticking to threesomes max. But don't worry, it says they ask for Vax cards at the door and we'll keep a low profile. Plus, you two have got to get out of your apartments. What's the worst that could happen?
Thank you, Luke. You're always helping me keep my head on straight.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Hey.
I just wanted to say I really like your shoes.
Thanks. It's a nice choker.
You free to hang out, or?
Yeah, I am.
You want to hook up?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be okay?
Oh, I think I'll be fine. I'll see you tonight.
Fuck! 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 Okay. Definitely not a dream.
And that's all you know?
That's all I can tell you at this time, miss.
Not even a suspect?
Nothing yet.
Come on, how bad is it in there?
Right now, we don't even know if this was a crime or an accident, but it's pretty nasty stuff. Not the kind of thing someone like you should be worrying about.
Jeez, it's just so scary, no? I mean, who could do something like this with all that blood? Are they killing people in there? Am I in danger?
I don't think you have to worry about it, miss. Besides, there's no body, so we don't know if anyone actually did get killed.
So could it be a kidnapping?
I told you, we're still investigating.
Stay behind the caution tape, miss. This is a closed-off area.
Come on, man. Gotta give me more.
Maybe I'll have some more info for you when I'm off tonight. Can I take you to dinner?
I'll pass. Thanks.
Officer Montez, go assist at the other entrance.
What about you? Anything you can tell me?
Look, all I can say is do not cross my caution tape.
Well, what is this? The fourth attack like this in the area, officer? Come on.
Look, keep your nose and your camera out of my crime scene. Don't make me tell you again.
Not a big fan of yours, are they?
What can I say? Cops don't like reporters.
You're a reporter?
Kind of. I do video essays on stuff around LA. Maybe you've heard of me. Becca on the Beat.
Video essays? Is that like a YouTuber or something?
Well, I'm on other platforms too, but that's beside the point.
So, did the police tell you anything about what happened here?
Apparently they don't have a lot to go on. I mean, they got calls about a possible mugging, but by the time they got here, there was no one around, no witnesses, just this. Flowers and blood. Kind of beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful is not the word I'd use.
I'm not saying it's good. Beautiful doesn't have to be good. But whatever happened here, however horrible it was, we're left with flowers and blood. It's a built-in memorial. That's beautiful.
I guess when you grew up seeing enough of this, it's kind of hard to find the beauty in it.
So you live around here?
Yeah, born and raised.
Does this sort of thing happen often?
More often than it should.
So you've got a connection to this, haven't you?
What do you mean by that?
I just mean you have that look, like you've lost someone, it turns your life upside down. Did your family lose someone to street violence like this?
No, not like this. My mom died last year, but...
God. I'm so sorry. How did it happen?
COVID.
My condolences.
Sure, thanks. So, that was a mugging.
Yeah, that's what the police are gonna say, but I don't know.
You think it's something else?
Yeah, well, there's been several attacks like this in the area. You know, bloodshed, property and valuables left behind, no bodies. Doesn't sound like a mugging to me. Hey, you in the mood for a bite?
What?
Are you hungry? I just haven't had lunch yet. Whatever they've got smells good.
Yeah, sure, I'll walk with you. So, there's no bodies? Like, no one was even hospitalized or anything?
Not one. And from what I've gathered, most of the people that have gone missing around these attacks are undocumented. I think the police just don't want to admit it's all related because it's hard to tell what's an actual attack or what's just people taking off.
More like they don't care because they're undocumented. It's like lazy fucking police work to me. Same old shit.
Well, it is hard to find someone who doesn't want to be found in the first place. I mean, it's not like undocumented people can just be looked up in some system. I mean, take the missing kid cases happening here. Statistically, missing kids are taken by family members. And if that kid's undocumented, that means no paper trail, right? No fingerprints.
No, I'm sorry, that's bullshit, okay? Just because you don't see them doesn't make them invisible. It's the same thing with the police. They don't give a fuck about us. That's why people in this neighborhood know that when shit goes down, don't even bother calling the police. They don't want to help us. There's a couple of white kids from the valley. They would have called in the army already.
Hey, I agree with you. I'm just saying that kind of stuff doesn't make it any easier for the cops to do their job. Look, all they have to go on is the little info people are willing to give them, and half the time they're covering for someone or telling the cops fairy tales.
What do you mean by fairy tales?
You know, the last kid that went missing? 9-year-old Nancy Reyes.
That's the kid that disappeared, right?
Yeah.
I heard it was an hechicero taking the kid as payment.
What's a hechicero?
Hechicero, it's someone that you hire to do like black magic for you.
Yeah.
Okay, see what I mean? Hey, I would love to hear more about that, but maybe after our two tacos, please.
You got it.
Thank you. So yeah, Nancy. A neighbor kid said they were playing on a stoop when a woman started singing to them from the street. A woman in a white dress. Like apparently her singing was so beautiful that when she called little Nancy over, she went straight to her, took her hand. You know, next thing you know, they're flying and disappearing into the night sky.
Flying. She was kidnapped by Mary fucking Poppins.
That's just what the kid said. I mean, of course the cops didn't investigate it, but why would the kid make something like that up? Maybe there's some truth in there somewhere. The kid did say she was a witch. It was like, boo-ha, boo-ha. You know, bruja. Neighbors started calling her the crying lady. You must know that one. It's really big with the Latinos.
La Llorona.
That's the one. And who knows? Maybe it was La Llorona or like something like it. Like urban legends always come from something explainable. You know, something horrible happens, and every time the story gets told, there's a little more magic to it. I mean, take your pick from all the monsters out there. They all started from something that happened in real life. Werewolves, rat kings, murder hornets, and vampires. Vampires are my favorite. There's something special about them. If I was betting on any of those legends actually being real, that's the one I'd choose, especially around here.
What's so special about this fucking place?
You're kidding, right? This city has deep, rich history with the paranormal. You can't walk 10 minutes in either direction before you hit a cemetery.
Cemeteries aren't spooky. If people die, they get put in the ground. They don't come back. No matter how much we want them to.
But that's what's so cool about vampires. They don't have to say goodbye to the people they love. They get to stay with them forever. Wouldn't you want that?
Even if I believed in it, I wouldn't mess with it. You know, people around here, we don't do the whole go running into the woods because you hear a creepy sound. We get a baseball bat and we stay the fuck away from spooky.
Sweetie, I don't buy that for a second. Look, all these legends, these stories, they have roots and they tangle up with our own in ways we can't even imagine. Look, I've been looking into this neighborhood, and it turns out there's a long line of history pointing from here all the way back to Jewish Romania. I mean, when you really look, it's obvious. You can see that history all over the neighborhood. The old shul on Breed Street, synagogue, Stars of David everywhere. Do you know what Romania is most known for? The most famous vampire of them all.
Vampires. You think there's vampires in East LA? Gentrification isn't enough. Now we have fucking vampires?
It's not so hard to believe. Is it? After all the things you've seen lately?
Nah. There's no way. We would know if something like that was happening. I mean, everywhere you look, there's cameras and people streaming their whole lives.
You said it yourself. People don't look too hard at what happens around here. And besides, wouldn't a pandemic be the perfect time for a little feast? People are dying left and right. Everyone is so desperate to get back to the good old days, they're willing to ignore some pretty major inconsistencies. It's easier for people to stay in denial, even if the truth jumped out and bit them.
That's fucking crazy.
Is it? The thought that you could live forever. No more worrying about COVID or Delta or Omega. No caring about racists or cops, just getting to live. Powerful, beautiful, no one could hurt you. It's not so scary when you think of it that way, right?
What if I just want to be normal?
I don't know if you ever had that option.
Johnny?
Murray, this is Rebecca. We were just talking about...
Vampires.
What? No, I mean, yeah, but there was a mugging and she's like doing a TikTok on it or something.
Sure you were. What the hell happened last night? I waited forever. I even went by the church. What the fuck is going on?
I played Mass for Martin and I just needed some air. This woman was screaming, so I...
Some woman was screaming? Johnny, what happened? Talk to me. What the hell is going on?
Look, you must be Johnny's girlfriend. There's nothing.
Johnny's partner, and who the fuck are
Hey,
you
all
again?
right, come on. Let's go home. I'll explain everything, okay?
Bet your ass you will.
Gotta go.
It was nice to meet you, Johnny. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around.
Murray, wait up. Hey, wait! All right, that's not what it looked like, okay? We really were just talking. You know I would never cheat on you.
Why, Johnny? What the hell happened last night? I waited forever. You haven't answered any of my messages. You just left me there waiting.
I did, all right? I know I did. I'm so sorry. I played Mass for Martin and we got into it. I just needed a minute to think and...
A minute to think? You were gone all night. I even went down to the church to look for you, and Martin? He hates me, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't hate you. He just doesn't understand. Look, it doesn't matter what he thinks, all right? I told him we were gonna be together no matter what, and he just had to get used to it.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Of course that's what I want. You are what I want, babe. It doesn't matter what he thinks, because it's me and you.
Well, you need to be sure. You need to make up your mind, because if what you want is some girl to look pretty for you, then you need to decide, because I don't want to waste my time on anyone who doesn't want me.
That girl meant nothing, all right? I meant that. I just want you, okay? Me and you, babe. Through it all, right?
Through it all.
Come on, let's go up. I'm burning up out here.
Can I help you?
I sure hope so. Please tell me you don't have any plans tonight.
Why? Is there something specific I should be doing?
Your presence is humbly requested. Hell, I'd even say it's demanded.
El Noah Noah. Sounds fun, but I think I'll pass.
No. You do not want to miss this, okay? Everybody's gonna be there. The DJ is killer, and you being there may make the night even more sweet.
I bet you say that to all the girls.
Only the special ones.
I saw Luke earlier. Told me to tell you to stop being an asshole.
Is that a compliment? I thought Luke liked assholes.
He's on this whole body freedom thing. Some dude picked him up right in front of me.
Do you have any more of that pastrami left over from Pat's house?
Are you listening to me?
Yeah. Which part?
About Luke.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he was a closet case for years. He's probably just trying to have a little fun. It's better than when he was trying to get in my pants. It's not weird. It's just bros being bros, dude.
I mean, don't you think he's being a little reckless? He doesn't even know most of the guys he hooks up with.
So what if he's going through a little hoe phase, you know? Maybe being a hood rat is something he's like trying on like a costume. Isn't that how it works?
What do you mean by costume? I'm not trying on a costume.
That's
that
not
sounds
what
like
I
some
meant.
fucked up shit
That's
that your
not
brother
what I
would.
meant. But I mean, it is kind of like that, right? Like you get to pick and choose who you want to be in a way.
Johnny, we're not picking who we are. I'm trying to find out who I really am underneath all this programming. I mean, the system trained you to be something ever since you're little, and it's fucking. What the? happened to you? You're burning up over here.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Last night there were these guys and they were trying to rob this lady and I don't know, she like started going crazy on them and like screaming and biting them all over. It's all kind of hazy now, but I think she might have bit me too.
Then what happened?
I woke up here. Babe, careful.
Sorry.
That's what that chick was talking to me about. She said the police think it's a mugging.
Johnny, you gotta tell the cops you were there.
The fuck I do. That's how people go to jail for shit they didn't do. I'm not trying to incriminate myself.
Well, you should at least go to the hospital. She might have given you something or you got an infection. I don't know, it's not open, but this doesn't look right. It's gross.
I don't need to go to the hospital, babe. I just feel a little hungover, that's all. I'm feeling better already.
Alright, well, let me text Luke that we're not going.
Going where?
We got invited to go to this bar he likes. He said we need a night out to break the tension, but I don't know, that spot always gets so hot and everyone's all over each other on the dance floor. It's probably not a good idea, so...
We should go.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
Johnny, you never want to go dancing.
I know, but I don't know. I have all this energy, we should go.
Are you sure you're up for it?
I am completely up for it.
There was once a beautiful girl named Mina Marie Harker. Her and her husband remind me so much of these two. Fire and passion for each other and for freedoms in a quickly changing time. So much life and death happening at the turn of the century. You know, it's times like these when creatures break out of their cocoons and find new shapes. When I knew this pair of lovebirds in their previous form, they proved themselves as the victors of my predatorial challenge. Perhaps I underestimated my prey. Perhaps I chose my hunt poorly. Well, temptation can give way to such ecstasy if one chooses to give in to their desires. And so Mina Marie Harker gave into hers. I would have made her one of my children, but instead, together, we made something new. A living child, already carrying with it the seed of my fruit, passing it from generation to generation, each promising the potential of something new, born from old blood. Which brings our attention to young Johnny, that thunderous heart pounding in the ether, waiting for his father to help bring him home. Some strange descendancy calling out to him to help birth him anew. A new soul, born of the three of us, Jonathan, Mina, and I. What glory he will bring to my name. But first, he must be reborn!
You haven't been dancing since last year. This is gonna be great.
Let's grab some drinks.
Here, babe. Flores. Flores para los puertos. Babe.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, are you sure you're okay? We can leave whenever you want.
I'm fine. Let's have fun.
All right, we'll be back.
Hey, Spooky guy.
You bring that bat with you, or are you just happy to see me?
What are you doing here?
Saw a flyer. Figured I'd check out the place. Might do for a good TikTok.
Last thing we need is this place overrun by a bunch of teenagers from the west side. Maybe skip the video?
Then I guess I'll have to find other ways to entertain myself tonight.
Couple of barcades downtown might fit in there.
I was thinking something a little more dangerous.
You're asking for something a lot more dangerous!
Everything okay?
Yeah, babe, Rebecca was just leaving.
Yeah, I was just gonna grab a drink. Maybe we'll have a dance
Still
later.
pass.
I was talking to you, cutie. What do you say? I don't bite.
Okay, e-girls are us. Let's go get that drink, huh?
What the fuck was that?
Just ignore her, right?
Okay.
Yeah, let's dance.
Hey. Hey, you came.
How could I turn down that offer for a free drink?
Well, what can I order for you?
Something fruity. Maybe with pineapple?
Hey, sure you're alright?
I'm great. Come on.
Is it? It is not like the myths. Okay, they say it doesn't hurt, that they make it feel good, but it's never actually that easy, is it? No, you don't understand. I could never hurt you. Either of you. I think they have bigger plans for you. I heard them whispering.
Get out of the way!
I can't stop you, Johnny, but where are you gonna go? I can see it in your eyes. The hunger. You're already changing. The There's no running from that, and you shouldn't want to. I only hope they can make me as beautiful as you.
You want them to do this to you?
Yes. Yes, God, yes, to live forever, to never be afraid again.
Pretty afraid inside.
It was just surprising. That violence. I'm sorry about your friend. I'm sorry I screamed. Like, I was scared in there, but I won't be scared again. I understand. Okay, you have to take life to become life itself. Like others have to die. Okay, so we can be free to unleash beauty and eternity.
What they did to Luke wasn't beautiful.
No, it wasn't, but it's part of the process. Sacrifice. Sacrifice for greater purpose. Like first they drink, leaving you only the last drop of life, and then you drink from them. It creates a chain, okay? An eternity bound by blood. You know, they only want you if you have something special. Like us, we're special. I knew it when I first saw you. Like, I know this is what I want. I'll be ready. I'll be brave. Please, I know this is what I want. Please. Please.
Fucking crazy!
Come back to the party, beautiful.
Yeah, you're missing good time.
What about that one? Sharing is caring, you know?
Looks good enough to eat.
This one's mine.
Come on, man. How about a little taste?
No!
All right. We'll see you soon enough anyway.
Let's go, Juice Box. Are you apple or grape flavored?
Can you tell them? Tell them I'm special, please. Wait. Tell them to choose me. Wait. Tell them. No!
Oh, Martin, it's just us.
Johnny, what is going on out there?
Something happened at the Noah. One of our friends, they killed him.
Killed him? ¿Por qué? Ay, Dios. ¿Y ustedes, are you okay?
No, we're fine, but we need to hide. We need to lock everything down. The killers are still outside.
I'll call the police.
Johnny, tell him.
Johnny, what is she saying?
It's nothing, all right? We just need to hide until sunrise. Just close the blinds.
Johnny, tell him.
Johnny, did you have something to do with this?
No, Martin, it's nothing like that. What the fuck?
Tell him.
All right.
¿Qué te pasa?
All right. Look, this is gonna sound crazy. I don't even know what to believe anymore, okay? But something's happening to me, to the people outside. The other night there was this lady, and I tried to help her, and...
Jesus Christ. Johnny got bit by a vampire, and there's more out there, and now they're killing people.
A vampire? Vampiro? Are you joking?
No, I'm serious. A vampire.
Ya ves, Johnny! I told you this girl was trouble. Now she has you taking drugs and seeing all these crazy things.
We're not on drugs. Tell him what that girl told you.
No! Tú te me largas! I want you out! You have perverted my brother's mind for long enough. I will not let you take him down this path. Go!
Murray, wait for me upstairs.
Johnny, there's fucking vampires.
There's nobody
out there.
okay? I can feel them now. There's nobody there.
Just lock the door and wait for me upstairs.
Johnny, we can do
I
this.
said go! Now!
Johnny, óyeme, yo sé que no quieres hacer esto. Te
Te tienes que calmar. Let me go. All you do is bark orders at me. You never even see what's happening right in front of you. You couldn't even see you were putting Mom in danger. She would have never gotten sick if it wasn't for your fucked up beliefs in this fucked up place.
Johnny, it's not my fault. These things happen. We go by the grace of God.
Did God's grace do this to me then?
Dios mío. Santa María, Madre de Dios.
Who are you praying to? What is out there listening, huh? I am the only one that has to listen to you over and over and over again, begging for no one, huh?
Danny, someone's always listening. Santa María, Madre de Dios.
That is just like you. Turn your back on everything. Ignore your family when they need you the most.
I'm not ignoring you, Johnny. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for your soul.
Did you pray for Mom?
Of course I did. I prayed for her the hardest.
And look what that got her. You let her die. You and your stupid, greedy beliefs. Your ignorant search for righteousness.
Not righteousness, Johnny. Absolution. We have a divine purpose to help those around us. When Mom got sick, I wanted us to stand brave, free from the fear of it, in God's grace.
Your grace failed her. It failed all of us.
Johnny, ¿qué te pasa?
It's Murray.
¿Cómo?
They're coming for Murray.
Murray, baby, help! I need help.
What the fuck, Luke? What are you doing out there?
It doesn't matter now. Please, please, can you let me in? I'm hurt. I need your help.
How the hell are you out there? We're 2 floors up.
I think I got away, but they followed me. Murray, can you let me in, please? I need
Fuck. Sure. Yes, sure.
you. Come on, Murray, you have to say it. You have to ask me to come in.
Luke. God damn it, Luke. Please come in. Oh, Luke, look what happened to you. I thought you were dead.
Oh, that was nothing. I've had worse nights in WeHo. Hey, where are you going, friend? I told you I need help.
You're not Luke. I don't know what you are, but you're different.
Oh, Murray, my darling. I'm more me than I've ever been.
Oh, what can I do for you, Luke? How can I help you? What can I get for you?
I can think of a few ways. Let's start with something to drink. You know I love you, right? You're like the little sibling I never wanted. From the moment I met you, I knew I had to protect you. Did you ever think about us? You know, trying stuff out. Just between friends.
You don't want to hurt me, Luke. Please. I know that you don't.
Well, what are friends for, babe?
You don't want to do this.
If you wanted to roll around on the bed, Johnny, all you had to do was ask. Johnny! But we can't ignore our guests. Get off him!
No more hiding, all right? This is it. We wait here.
Wait? Wait for what, Johnny?
The sun.
No. No, Johnny, this is crazy. You can't.
I have to, all right? But there's no other way. You saw what happened to Luke. How quickly he turned when he did to Martin. I won't become a monster.
You don't have to. Maybe you'll be fine. You haven't turned into that yet.
Do you have any idea how hard it is not to bite you right now? I'm gonna rip your neck open and drink every last drop of blood that you have. There's no coming back from this. Everything about vampires says the sun works and it turns them to ash or they fucking explode. I don't know, but I can end this before anyone else gets hurt.
No. No, Johnny, you can't.
I have to, okay? I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry.
What about our plans, huh? What about our house? Our house in the woods. With our music and our kids. And what about me, huh?
We've decided on kids now?
Yeah. We decided on the kids. We'll figure out how to make it work. Just please. Please don't do this. Please don't leave me.
You should go. It's getting close, okay? I can feel it. You have to go.
What if there's another way?
What?
You said it yourself. Luke turned so quickly. You can do that to me. You can turn me into one, and I'll stay by your side, and we can figure out how to do this together.
No! Those things are monsters, alright? I don't even know how I can't. I won't.
I won't leave your side. I just can't. Please.
Please stop. Please just go. Please.
Please, Johnny. I want you to. Please, Johnny,
Please leave.
Johnny, it's okay. Do it all, babe. Right? I'm yours. I am all yours.
Murray. Sweetheart, wake up. Don't die. Hey. Here, baby, you have to drink, okay? Murray, you have to drink. Drink it! You're okay, sweetheart, okay? You're alright, baby. You're okay. It's almost time, okay? It's almost time.
When you were a little child, your parents told you stories, sprawling, epic adventures, or perhaps tiny little cutesy tales. My favorite is Goodnight Moon, you know, The one with the bunny. Because how silly is it for a little bunny rabbit to spend an entire book saying good night to things that can't even answer him back? What does the moon care for the good nights from a little rodent? What worry does a celestial being have for the wishes of the insignificant? But the bunny carries on every night, wishing all the things it sees a good night. So futile, and yet so precious, whimsical. That little bunny is you. Night after night, saying good night to the chair, to the computer, to the moon, fulfilling your duties and screaming to the world to be noticed. Well, why ought your dreams matter to me when I thirst? Why should I care about your follower count, your goals, your dreams? I have let out yawns longer than you have lived, and yet you allow these stories to delude you, to make you believe that you have a purpose, that you have a chance to find meaning, but your only meaning to me is sustenance. Your authors have lied to you. There is no hero to slay the dragon, no knight in shining armor to fight your monsters. You swallow these stories to believe that you are more, that you are above prey, and yet you are nothing but a rodent to a moon. They tell you that we have been slain. You are safe within your homes, that it is safe to walk to your cars tonight, but we remain waiting in the shadows, ready to drink when we thirst, growing our number slowly. And you will watch us. All the while, listening to your stories and believing that you are safe. Oh, saying good night to your moon, as if the sun ever promised you protection. Wow!